Grand Rising, y'all. It is Wednesday, November 12th, 2025. And this is a quick wow. I just been thinking about my true love. I know he's out there. And to a certain extent, if there's anything I'm delusional about, it's that. Cause I mean, by the looks of things, the male loneliness epidemic is bad, y'all. It's bad. Why? Because so many women are waking up and realizing that most males aren't nothing. um, Seeing as how it is, what is it, Mercury retrograde? A lot of things have been coming up, a lot of memories from the past. Let me tell you some of the things that I remembered. And trigger warning, this is there's a lot of domestic violence in it. There's a lot of just traumatic things, right? And again, a lot of my exes have been popping up. They thinking about me hard body. The name Jordan has been everywhere. Ricky, everywhere. Not so much Darrell, but the memories are there because we were together for about seven years. Let me tell you what I remember, Darrell. If you're talking about, if you're mentally sending energy, oh, remember the good times. Remember the good times? I'll tell you what I remember, Darrell. I remember being the man and the woman in the relationship. I remember having a man baby. I remember all the times, some that stick out. Okay, example one. One that sticks out really clearly. When it was Ariana's first birthday, second birthday, first birthday, second birthday, one of those birthdays. I did everything, y'all. Shopped for the birthday present. Got the food, right? Went to DSS, applied for the food stamps so that we could have the food, the cake. No, actually I made her a cake. Made her cake that year. Red, I had those little cake letters, you guys. You know the edible cake decoration letters. Didn't have enough A's to make Harry to write happy birthday Ariana. It ended up happy birthday Ariana. Maybe that's why she likes frogs. Or she gave me a frog. Anyway, did everything. You know what I mean? Set up the decorations the night before. And this is after I go to work every day. Do what I gotta do. My baby's birthday's October 8th. Then invited his whole family and their kids to my little tiny ass apartment for the party. His sister, Erica, helped me at the birthday party with the cooking and the serving and whatnot, you know? She helped me. The women helped me. Nobody helped me. I'm going to say he didn't help me. It was awful. It was awful. I was worn out. I said, never again. Never again. He made a big stink about, oh, we got to do this. We. There was no we. It was a me. Me. I got to do it. Because Lord knows that I made these kids immaculate conception, so I got to do everything by myself. Why didn't I learn? Why didn't I learn? Trying to forgive myself for accepting crappy treatment. Well, that's one memory. What else do I remember about you? Oh, I remember when I had our first child, Jalil. What was he? 2 months, 3 months? We were at 121 Harding, your grandmother's apartment. That's where we was staying. I believe that was the number, if memory serves correctly, which it might not because y'all know. We were there. He goes out with his god brother Travis to do who knows what party while I'm at home, exhausted. And they must have locked the downstairs door, or somebody locked the downstairs door. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. And they're downstairs, and I mean, it's a whole flight downstairs. I'm in the apartment in the, in a room where I can't really hear nothing. So they must have come back late night, early morning, and been pounding on the door or whatever. I don't know how they eventually got in. Good at breaking in. It's one of his many talents. Good at breaking in, and the next thing I know, I'm being woken up with a pot of hot water thrown on me. Our 3-month-old child was in the bed right next to me. You could have burned the baby. Did he think about that? No. Threw hot water on me and then hit me. I can't remember if it was with his fist or with the pot or whatnot. I'm literally I had a nice little lump on my forehead. I remember that, Darrell. Do you remember? Well, let me remind you what else I remember. I remember being about 4 months pregnant, I think, with LaRon. I don't remember. I think it was LaRon. It was LaRon or Jalil, but I feel like it was LaRon. And I'm throwing up in the bathroom. And he's talking about some, close the door, that sounds disgusting. I should have thrown up on you. I remember cleaning your throw up after you went outside. After you went out, got all drunk, threw up on the basket of puppies, and passed out in the bed. So now here I am pregnant. I gotta clean up your throw up. I gotta wash all these poor puppies. I gotta find a clean sheet to re-put in their basket so they can go, back in it. And here I am trying not to throw up in the bathroom, all pregnant, cleaning up your mess. What else do I remember? All the times you put hands, feet, and whatever else you decided to put on me because you were insecure. Because you wasn't no good. And you was afraid that I was going to find out. Took me 7 years, y'all. Took me 7 years to figure that out, but I figured it out. I remember the time you left the kids. I was working at KFC. I was a shift closer, y'all, so I wasn't home really before midnight, okay? And I don't remember if his brother Maul borrowed sister's car to come pick me up, or if I had been walking and he just saw me on the street and picked me up and he's like, I'll give you a ride home. Well, he didn't give me a ride directly home. He had to stop at his twin sister's house, Velle's house. And I was like, Maul, you know how your brother is. Can you please just drop me off at home? We'll get there when we get there. Da 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 da. Okay, make a long story super short, about 25 minutes later, Darrell shows up. I said, who's with the kids? You just left our kids? Oh, I had to come see what you was doing. Not what you do. I'm not doing what you do. 2008, pregnant with LaRon. February. It's cold. I took The three older babies went down and waited in that damn DSS line first thing in the morning to get there. So you could be seeing the way that the DSS office worked in Utica. It was like, I think they opened at 8. So I got there by like 7:30, 7:45. It's February in upstate New York. It's cold. It's freezing cold. And if you're not like one of the first 10 people in line, you don't get an appointment. And even though I tried to get there early, I still didn't get an appointment that day. They had told me that I had to come back. I waited there 8 hours like it was a full-time job with my three older ones. You know what I mean? We ain't got no money for nothing. We all sitting there hungry. Come on now. Come on now. It's cold. They gave me a food bank voucher. So then in the cold, I had to walk to the food bank and get what I could get. Walked back home. Because again, I don't even have bus fare. I don't even have bus fare. At the time, I think it was like $1.25, $1.50. Walked home, had to stop at my job. Had a beautiful manager, Monique Crower. I hope you're doing all right, babe. Stopped there to get warm. So, before the returning track, right? And all the stuff that I got from the food bank that could fit in the stroller. Monique gave us a chicken leg, something to drink, and let us warm up before we continued on home. I'm gonna get home, put all the stuff in the fridge, ended up having it out with you, Darrell, later that day. I went to my dad's because I was tired of being around your ish. When I came back to my house, I don't remember how many days I was there, 2, 3, 4, I don't know. When I came back, this mofo had broken into the apartment. I told you he's good at breaking in. One of his many talents. Had cut the screen window. You know, now I gotta pay for these damages. Like, you just had no consideration for nobody, not nothing. And not only did he do that, y'all, he stole all the food that I had gotten from the food bank. It's one thing to steal from a woman that you're jealous of, but to steal food from your kids? What'd you do with it? Sell it for booger sugar? Just throw it in the garbage just so that we couldn't have it? It don't matter what you did. That was wrong. That was wrong. But you a man. All these men. But every woman in your life is taking care of you. You ain't got nothing of your own. Your baby mama, you staying up in her house, living off of her DSS, making kids that you ain't gonna help take care of, no how, no way. You do got a job, she got a job. Well, you the first cut out for every check. I remember coming home. I remember him, our third child, he claimed wasn't his because she was too light-skinned to be his. I must have cheated. He was always accusing me of sleeping with somebody at KFC. Really? I'm gonna get busy in the freezer of all places? As much as I hate the cold, the last place I'm gonna be getting busy is a freezer. And there's cameras everywhere. There's cameras everywhere. There's cameras in the freezer even. Oh, yeah, that's what they pay me for. That's what they pay me for. I had to ask every day when I came home. I had to ask my oldest, who was like 3, 4 at the time, was Daddy good to my baby? And my son would tell me. Either he'd say yes or he'd say no. I said, what'd he do? Oh, he let her cry and cry and cry and cry. I remember the one time these are the memories. This is what I remember. This is what I remember, Darrell. In case you forgot. Just a reminder, friendly reminder, baby. This is what I remember. I remember the time I went to church. You didn't want to go with me. Yeah, you a demon, all right. I came back feeling good, and you know how the devil is, y'all. Y'all know how the devil is. I came back feeling good. Church. Come home, my door is locked. Now, living in the projects, there's a screen door, and then there's a bigger door, right? The screen door you can lock, and you ain't got a key to get in. So I go to my door, and it's locked. It's locked. What you doing? I gotta go around to the back door. That might have been locked too. I don't remember. I eventually got in there though, but he's in there not with one, but two bishops. It's okay though. It's okay though, y'all. They were lesbians. Now let's reverse that, Darrell. You come back. Why is my door locked then? If y'all ain't doing nothing with, we ain't doing nothing. The kids is here. Danae's right there. Danae was like 5, 6 months old. She can't tell me nothing but goo goo gaga. The two who can speak are upstairs in their rooms where they can't see nothing. And if he had come back and the door was locked, and then he found me in there with not one, but two decent looking Negroes. It's okay. It's okay. They're gay. You know what would have happened? There would have been a couple of homicides that day. That's what I remember, Darrell. I remember the unfair treatment. I remember the abuse. The time you broke my pinky finger. The time you broke my pinky toe. Just constant pain and suffering. Every time I would come home from work and all I wanted to do, y'all, was smoke me a blunt and sit and do my logic puzzles. He used to get mad I do logic puzzles. Why you do those? You just want to make me feel stupid. You're making yourself feel stupid. You're making yourself look stupid. Don't be putting that on me. I ain't never say nothing. This is what I enjoy. They just don't want you to be happy. They miserable. They want you miserable. You need to go heal. You need to go heal. All the times after we separated, when you would call and say you was coming to get the kids, and it eventually got to a point, y'all, where I didn't even tell the kids that he was coming until they got there. Because the first 3, 4, 5 times I would tell them, get them all dressed and ready to go, pack their stuff for the weekend, and they would sit at the window, staring, waiting for you. Mommy, when's Daddy coming? I don't know, babies. And they'd sit there for 2 hours, 3 hours, waiting. And then finally they'd have to say, I don't think he's coming, babies. And the looks on their crestfallen faces. You let them down again. It's one thing for me, but for them, and when it got to the point, y'all, that one night, I don't remember, after I think we'd had it out again, I'm standing over him as he's sleeping on the couch, thinking to myself, I could really do it. I could really end him right now. And I'm seriously starting to consider this. I have to get out. I have to get out. I have to be done. I have to be done. I'm not going to spend my life in jail because you're an a-hole. That is one thing that is not going to happen. So for my children, they saved me. I said, this is not it. This is not it. I'm not going to have my girls growing up thinking that you a punching bag for some dude. I'm not going to have my men thinking that women are just toys to be used at your discretion whenever you feel like it. And when you don't feel like it, you treat them like garbage? Nah. We're not doing that. I always say the only thing that he ever made that was worth anything was those children. And I feel so sorry for his last daughter. So sorry. Because she didn't even have a mom who loves her. She got neither parent worth anything. I'm sorry. I said all that to say this. I know. I know I'm a little bit delusional because even after all I've been through, I should really be a she woman man hater. I really should. I should. But I'm not, because I know there's one man out there who will treat me like I was supposed to be treated. There's one man out there. Yeah, I'm going to be delusional about it. And when we meet and we talk about these things, and I know he's been mistreated by females, it's what we share in common. But we had to go through all that pain and suffering and awfulness so that we could learn what we deserve. So, men, I know what I deserve. I've been through it all. The narcissists, the domestic violence, the manipulation, the gaslighting. I've been through it all. I can read you all like a book. If you ain't trying to be serious, if you're trying to play with my heart, it's not going to end well for you in the slightest. And those are just some of the things, you know what I'm saying? 7 years of BS. Oh, I learned a lesson well. If you don't love me, I love me. And to any of you females who watch this and you're going through the same thing, babies, you deserve so much more. You could do bad by yourself. You don't need them. They need you. You can't save them. You can't change them. They're going to do what they want to do regardless. I'm praying, again, that any woman who sees this and is going through the same thing, that you wake up and you love yourself and you get out there and you live your life. Watch how much your life changes the day after, the very next day after I decided to be done. After I decided to be done, finally and forever with him. I went to work. People were like, what'd you do? What changed? You look so good. Immediate turnaround. The energy, the life force that they are sucking from you. These are vampires, man. Real energy vampires. They're like, what did you do? I didn't do nothing but drop 150 pounds of a-hole. That's all I did. Y'all can do it too. Love yourselves. I love you. The universe loves you. And that's all we got for now. Stay tuned, because I'm going to post today's Wednesdays for the ancestors, y'all. It's for the ancestors. Coming up. All right, y'all. Have the day you deserve, everybody. I'm glad I got that off my chest. Mercury retrograde. Let it go.